Hello students, welcome in our today's session. Today we are going to study about geography subject. Geography standard 8th. Today we are going to study about lesson number 7, population. What is the definition of population? What is called population? A population is the number of living people that live together in the same place. What is called population? A population is the number of living people that live together in the same place. In this lesson, we are going to study about some particular points. Which are they? First number population, then population's growth, then density of population, then distribution of population, and last structure of population. In this picture, you can see there are many persons stand here. Okay, so open your page number 42. There is one activity. Okay, but we will start from this passage. Okay, there is one activity geographical explanation. In a similar manner, information can be obtained about the population of a village, taluka, district, state, nation, okay, and world. While obtaining this information, we have to also consider age and sex ratio and literacy, etc. Literacy. What is called literacy? The proportion of literate people in a region. The proportion of literate people in a region, it is expressed in percentage. Literacy means literacy, the ability to read and write. Okay, it is expressed in percentage and it is understood to be an indicator of the social progress or development of the population of a region. Okay, several factors are responsible for the development of a region. Several factors are responsible for the development of a region. Out of this, population is an important factor. Okay, out of this, population is an important factor. While studying the population of any region, the follows aspects have to be considered, and which are they? Now we try to understand to it. Okay, first one is the population growth, then population growth and population density and population distribution, structure of population. Okay, can you tell? Okay, there is one question related to can you tell. So here we can see particulars, then change ACT and BCT. So which are the particulars? Total, first one is total population in 2016, then second total number of children born, then total number of deaths and people who have uh, migrated from outside and people who have migrated out. Okay, and last total population in 2017. Okay, then change sometime plus sometime minus, you know, and then ACT and BCT means sometime plus means it increases, minus means it's sometime it is decreases. Okay, so first one is total population in 2016. ACT 1 lakh, BCT 1 lakh 10,000. Second, total number of children born, ACT and BCT. See, 2000 and BCT 2750. Okay, then total number of death, ACT 1500 and BCT 2200. Okay, means total number of death increase in BCT. Okay, people who have migrated from outside. A city number is 23,000 and B city is low, means 15,000. Okay, next, people who have migrated out. A city 2,000 and B city 5,000. So total population in 2017, and here you can see question mark in A city. Okay, so first number question, what is, which city has greater number of newly born children? What is the question? Which city has greater number of newly born children? So what will answer? Here you can see B city has greater number of newly born child children. Okay, see, there is different now. Okay, next, which city records greater number of death? Here you can see. What is the question? Which city records greater number of death? You can see B city records greater number of death. Next, looking at the figure of in migration and out migration, which city has received more migrants? Which city? A city. Okay. What is our question? Looking at the figure of in migration and out migration, which city has received more migrants? Which city? A city. Okay. Next question. Calculate the population of both the cities in 2017. What's the question? Calculate the population of both the cities in 2017. So what will answer? The population of A city in 2017 is 1,21,500 and B city in 2017 is 1,20,550. Okay. Next, next question. After considering all the points, which city has recorded more growth of population in 1 year? Which city, A or B? Tell me answer. A city. Very good. Okay. Next question. What is our next question? The total number of birth are given. Yes or no? Yes. The total number of birth are given. What would be this figure per thousand population? And what is the term for this? What will answer? The total number of births are given. This figure is would be 20 per thousand. Okay, and the term for this is birth rate. Okay, next. What's our next question? What would be the number of death per thousand population and what is the term used for this? What's our last question? What would be the number of death per thousand population? What is the term used for this? What will answer? The number of deaths are 1000 would be 20, so 25 and the term used for this is death rate. Which? Death rate. So here can you tell question and their answer also are finished. Next, geographical explanation. Geographical explanation. From the above exercise, it can be seen that there is a constant change in the population of a region. Here now we learn, okay, population growth. From the above exercise, it can be seen that there is a constant change in the population of the region. Sometimes there is a decrease in population and other time there is an increase. This increase or decrease is related to following factors. And which are the factors? There are four main factors. First one is a birth rate, second is a death rate, next life expectancy, and last migration. Okay, so birth rate, we will start from first number factors. First number factor name is birth rate. First number factor is birth rate. We will start from it. So what is the birth rate? Birth rate, the number of live births per 1000 people in a year shows the birth rate. Okay, birth rate is the number of live births per 1000 people in a year. Is that clear? Yes. Okay. Now next number, death rate. Next number is death rate. What is the death rate? The number of deaths per 1000 people in a year shows the death rate. I again repeat it. The number of deaths per 1000 people in a year shows the the death rate. Okay. Next number factor, three number factor. Name of the factor is life expectancy. Life expectancy. So, what is life expectancy? The average lifespan of an individual expected is in an area at the time of birth. Life expectancy, the average lifespan of an individual expected in an area at the time of birth. And last factor name is migration. So the movement of an individual or a group out of an area or into an area is called migration. First of all, we will try to understand what is called migration. So what is called migration? The movement of an individual or a group out of an area or into an area is called migration. Okay, and there are two types in migration. Okay, and which are they? One is in migration and second is out migrations. First, we will try to understand first one. In migration, when people move into a region from outside for residence, it is called in migration. Okay, and second, when people move out of a region for residential purpose, it is called out migration. Okay, migration now we learn the movement of an individual or a group out of an area or into an area is called migration. Sometime we live in Pune and now some reason we will migrate. We will going to uh, Kolkata. So it's a migration. Okay. There are two types, in migration and second is out migration. So what is called in migration? When people move into a region from outside for residence, it is called migration. And when people move out of a region for residential purpose, it is called out migration. Okay. All the above factors, which factors? Birth rate, death rate, life expectancy and migration. All the above factors affect the population growth. Okay. The difference between the birth rate and the death rate is clearly responsible for the natural changes in population. I again repeat it. All the above factors affect the population's growth. The difference between the birth rate and the death rate is clearly responsible for the natural changes in population. Similarly, the migration of an individual or a group constantly results in the change of population. The unchecked growth of population puts pressure on the resources of a region. Okay, I can repeat it. The unchecked growth of population puts pressure on the resources of a region. On the other hand, a controlled growth of population will lead to the availability of resources in the right proportion. A controlled population is an indicator of the development of a region. Are you understood? So here, population lessons first part is finished. Other remaining part we will try to understand to our next session. Thank you. If you like to my channel, please subscribe to it. Thank you.